Welcome back, our lovely listener, to AK219 Guys Being Dudes here in the new year.
The new year.
Man,
season.
I haven't seen you since last year, bro.
And you haven't said that since last year, bro.
It's been so long.
It's been a year, man.
It really has.
It's been a hell of a year. And what a year to lament on. To lament upon.
Well,
lament upon kind of sounds like a candy you'd get from like one of those stores that sells foreign candy. It sounds like a French lollipop.
And it's a candy that's
It'd
not
be like
good.
a lament upon. And it tastes like black licorice and snails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regardless, this is season 5 and 2024. Now, what does that mean? First of all, that means it's season 5. Secondly, that means it's 2024, the year we live in, which is remarkable.
Good to know.
Because not only have we both made it to 2024, you and me, Kev, but the listener, our lovely listener, has also made it to 2024 with us.
Thank you for making it with us.
And for making it with us as well.
Because quite frankly, the start of this year is it's already off to a great start, and I wanted to be in last year.
Yeah, we say great start, even though there was like a 7.3 earthquake and tsunami in Japan. That was like literally January 1st. That devastating shit happened.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it sucks for them.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's been a great year. Start.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2023. If we think about 2023 as a whole, what are the first like keywords? If you were to think of some adjectives or some, something to describe
2023
as a whole.
Bullshit.
And the second word?
Okay.
And the third word? Bullshit.
Bullshit, okay, bullshit. No, the year of 2023, which we might as well get into our vibe of the week or year, if you will.
Come on, man. It's our time to retrospect.
Yeah, it's our time to look back to see how much we grew or see how much we didn't grow.
Or shrank.
Yeah,
or as a human.
Declined mentally.
Physically, emotionally, heavily.
Just a slow and steady decline that towards the start of December, it just
honestly
really...
to being funnier.
Yeah.
As a whole.
It really dropped off the cliff there in December.
Certainly.
And now I'm trying to climb back up said cliff. So 2026, looking out for you.
Yeah, here we go. 2027, let's get it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So
people are going to be listening in 4 years from now like, oh, man, they really predicted something.
We're just like The Simpsons.
Exactly.
We're just going to predict everything.
Yeah, you have so many episodes, right?
Yeah.
You say so many things. Eventually, you'll predict something that actually happened. Like, what did we say? It was like last year sometime we made a joke about One World Trade Center falling down.
Yeah.
So it's going to happen someday. Mm-hmm. And people are going to look back at that, or a person is going to look back at that episode and be like, ooh, like post it on Reddit, like, oh my goodness, these people predicted it. They obviously had something to do with it.
Well, yeah, and then we're going to be arrested and questioned and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Detained.
Detained, if you will.
Certainly.
So, no,
but there's no evidence we did it.
No, we just said it.
Especially if it falls, on
a certain date.
Yeah, March 14th, 2025, and One World Trade Center falls down. We certainly didn't do or predict that.
No.
Per se.
Couldn't have been us.
So, Kev, looking back on 2023, it's been a roller coaster of a year for you, I know that. But if you're looking forward to something in 2024, if you've got hopes for 2024, what's really going on, man?
It's funny you say that.
Oh, it is. It is it now.
Thinking that I have hopes for this year.
Well, yeah, I know it's bold assumption that you have hopes for something. But then again, man, hey, shoot for the stars, and if you miss, you die. So it's a win-win.
That is a very good.
I know, man.
I didn't think of it like that.
Advice sometimes.
I didn't think of it like that.
So shoot for the stars. What do you want to do this year? If you're aiming for the stars.
I mean, I'm aiming for the bushes.
Bushes? Aim for the bushes. Mm-hmm. Wasn't even an awning nearby.
There wasn't even an awning. But this past year, like you said on my behalf, it's been full of its ups, its downs, its highs, its lows. But overall, it was an okay year. Another whole year of doing this show.
Yeah, man. We did it. How does it feel to you?
It's always honestly, a good time.
I had a great time.
Oh, I always have a great time doing the show. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
You know,
and if you
it's-
didn't, you wouldn't be here.
No, and if I didn't, it's not like I, at the start...
Would be here.
At the start of this, the start of 2023, when I was in charge of the editing and the...
But it's crazy you say that because every single time you've mentioned that, I just wish you actually would do the things you claim to have known and have done, and
Well,
yet you just don't.
Hey, it's 2024.
Because it
this
just
is a
seems
new
like
year.
everything's on me all the
this is-
time. Like, not even sometimes, like all the time.
This is
And
a
it's
new
just
year,
like,
my friend.
Then make it a new year, my
I
friend.
will, because I'll finally, after giving you privilege to do the editing.
Privilege.
And-
You say privilege
and the,
almost like it's synonymous
yes,
with curse.
yeah.
And I just
No,
don't
actually,
think it is.
no.
I just don't think it is.
I think this year will be just 5% better than the last year.
If we get 5% more listener than last year, I will be honestly a little bit sad.
Well, I'm not talking
So
about...
I'm hoping for like minimum 30
I'm not talking about viewership. I'm talking about my own personal
growth.
growth.
Like your bank account growth?
5%. That's what I'm... No, not
Do you
even
want to
that.
grow your bank account by 5%?
No,
Or
I
do you
wanna-
want to grow like... You want to like... Okay, if we're talking negating things, the amount of goals scored on you per year reduced by 5%, are you going to be happy with that? Or do you want to be closer to like 2025? Drop it. I mean, honestly, 25 is a good goal to shoot for.
You know what? You're right.
Or
It
a
is.
good goal to block, right?
It is.
Am I
It is.
right, goalies?
You're right. You're right.
I know.
I will strive to do just a little bit more this year and come up short like I always have.
But you know what? If you come up short of 25 and you're at like 22, that's still a 22% improvement, big guy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Damn right. That's why I say shoot for the stars, buddy.
I'm just doing it.
Doing the
dicks.
dicks.
And now you're going to do it.
And I'm going to do it. And when I do it, I'm hoping, right? I want to grow this podcast. I want to start doing vodcasts. I think that would be a lot of fun, you know?
What the hell is that? Like an actual video?
Yeah.
Oh.
If we do like the way
Man, these
like
people don't need to see what I look like.
they already have. It's on our like
Oh.
Instagram. It's there.
That's
They
right.
know what you look like.
That's unfortunate.
I know for them.
So,
but
yeah, the reason we're going to lose
I
viewership.
want to start doing vodcasts. I want to start doing like
Sorry.
no problem. No problem.
New year!
New year, new coughs, new farts, new burps, you know, it's just what Kevin brings.
No. I haven't farted yet. Did you want me to?
I don't want you to.
It's good.
Keep it that way. Keep it good. Regardless, I think vodcasting would be a great improvement. I think that actually having a genuine podcast mic set up would be a big plus.
Yes.
I
yes,
think
it would.
And of course that would come with having the room to do such a thing. But we'll get there. But like that would be a lot of fun, and I think doing gaming content, live action content, like if we were to do like actually do the mini golf tournament for the channel, I think that would be fucking awesome.
It would.
That'd be a
It
lot of
definitely
fun.
would.
So I have a lot of hopes for 2024. And of course, personally, I want to, you know, get my own place, make sure my car's not dying. I want to, you know, release the music I've had stuffed in this cannon for a while. I just don't have the the gusto to record my own voice. And I was talking with my dad about that, right? Of like how used to recording podcasts and radio shows I am, and yet I'm still not comfortable with recording my voice musically.
I mean,
It's
I
kind of
feel
a
you there,
different
'cause-
beast,
well,
right?
yeah, because you're not talking. You are,
Right,
but
right.
you're harmonizing.
Right, it's a harmony, it's a melody.
yeah.
You're interacting with the music.
There's no tune as to what we're talking right now. Like there's no like. You see, I'm not even gonna do it.
You're not even
Because,
gonna do
no,
it.
it's just gonna sound stupid.
Right, yeah, I mean, you could do a scale, right? Like do ma re fa sol Latinos.
Do re mi sa fe le tu.
Tu. What is it? Do re mi.
Don't come near me. Don't. That's all I got. What was that? It?
Are you gonna? There's no like recovery from what you just actually said. You're not gonna like try and be like, oh wow, yeah, that slipped out.
Just don't come near me. I know what I said.
You know, we'll be right back, okay? Because we've got a new segment, but we've got a returning favorite.
Yeah.
We've got a returning favorite, and then we've got a new segment.
Yes.
Because it's, what is it, 2024 now?
It's 2024.
And you know what that means? I'm turning a quarter of a century year old this year.
And you know what that means?
I'm fucking old.
I will be turning 24.
You infant, dude. You're such a youngling. Panicking Skywalker would kill you on the Star Treks, dude. Am I right, fellow nerd listener?
No, you're right, because I'm right here, and I'm listening and both speaking.
Oh, yeah, you have that weird, like, that dichotomy of, like, you're both a listener to what I say, but you can also be here, where, like, the listener, the lovely listener, can't directly communicate with us.
No.
Which is kind of a weird dichotomy.
Well,
Am
let's
I
keep
right?
it that way.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. We don't want to hear any of the hate personally.
Because the hate from you is enough.
Yeah, right. We'll assume it's coming in anyway.
Yes.
Yep, for sure.
Always,
for sure.
Always expect disappointment, because then you'll never be disappointed.
What a horrible way to live.
Those were the first words I heard out of my mouth at birth.
It's the first thing my mom said to me at the age of 15. She didn't talk to me for 15 years. It's the first thing. She looked at me.
Son.
Yeah, she did this on my 15th birthday. Go ahead, do it.
Son.
Yes.
Always
Mom,
expect.
oh my gosh, I can't believe you're talking to
Shut
me
up.
finally.
Shut up. Always expect disappointment. Shit, what was the line again?
Always expect your mom to not talk to you for 15 years because you weren't wanted. I kid. I'm sorry, Mom, Dad, if you're listening. I'm sorry. I know it's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I put you on the curb and
you still came back.
I know, right?
I don't
like,
understand.
Kicked me to the edge of the of the suburbs of Chicago and said, "Hey, get lost, freeloader." And I said, "But I need breast milk."
And a good friend of mine.
And also, why am I speaking as an infant?
A good friend of mine, Jimmy Bag of Donuts, found you and gave you back
63rd and Cicero.
On 63rd and Cicero.
Of course.
That's where your mother left you.
Naturally.
And so he gave you
my
right
mother
back
and father
with a coupon book for the meat specials.
Jimmy's meat in your mouth.
Yeah.
Is what used to live on 63rd and Cicero.
So, Happy New Year's, Jimmy.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. We'll be right back with the familiar segment and a new segment.
What?
I said that earlier.
I know. Here you go.
For me?
Merry
What
Christmas.
is this?
It is a bottle cap.
Because you're drinking on the job?
Yeah, I don't get paid for this.
I pay you for this.
No, you don't.
I pay you for
what?
this. Food, idiot.
Okay, today is a rare exception. Fine, I will no
Rare?
longer be drinking.
You're damn right, because it's mine.
Okay.
Who paid for this drink?
I did.
I don't recall that.
We'll be back.
Welcome back. 'Tis that time of year, isn't it?
It is. It's the first of the month.
It's the Januaryth day of the year. How many Januaries do you get in a year, Kev?
One.
One, exactly. Now,
Just
if you
one.
were to ask me what rhymes with month, I would say, Kevin, what rhymes with month?
Month. Bunth.
Yeah, because people be
bunth.
eating like bunth cakes.
Yeah, I eat bunth cakes all the time.
Bunth cakes.
Bunth cakes.
Some people
Love
pronounce
me a
them
good
like
bunth cake.
bunt cakes,
But they're saying
they're
it
like
wrong.
bunth cakes.
Yeah, it's their bunth cakes.
Rhymes
Bunth
with months. Yeah, exactly. If you were like real loose with your pronunciation, you could also rhyme month with Kevin.
Sure.
If you were really loose
Yeah, you
with your
could-
pronunciation. Like
Yeah.
month, Mevin, Kevin, and then it's like the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
totally.
I thought. Anyway, it's Burning Questions.
If you're very,
Burning
very
Questions
loose.
sticks around for this season because it's just a flipping and romping a rave. And then the next segment, of course, is going to be the brand new one. But there's still people out there, Kev, desperate for what we have to say.
Desperate for knowledge, desperate for our answers because we're the main characters of the universe.
Right, people
These questions are so damn hot.
Asked into the ether, right?
Yeah.
Of the internet. And who's yet but to answer them?
Us.
Us.
And guess what?
We're about to.
Yeah.
We're about to.
Yeah, you stole the words right out of my mouth.
We stole the worlds.
We steal worlds.
We steal worlds. Hey, call us the... what do they call it?
Call me Thanos.
Call me cum. So this first question... Wait, what is it called?
Who's coming?
The who's coming. Better be coming where I am. From user Nushboy. What's quietly disappeared in the past 20 years without many people noticing?
My will to live.
Jordan's
good
will
one.
to
That's a
live,
good one.
duly noted. Duly noted. I would say personal privacy because, net neutrality is dead and every single app you use and service you use and app service you use tracks your data and sells it. So, privacy's dead. I think that's a good one.
That's okay. If you want to get to know me, like, seriously, just say something. Like, I don't care if you're taking my shit.
I mean, shit, Verizon or T-Mobile will sell you that information.
My net worth is in the negative, so good luck taking anything from me.
Yeah, for sure. They could steal your identity, but what's that worth, really?
Yeah, it's right?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't even want to be me. Who wants to be me?
Someone, perhaps...
Right, so just take it.
Maybe someone real desperate for, like, a social security identification. But besides that, really, I think on top of... Oh, go ahead.
The one thing I was going to say that has slowly disappeared in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Dollar menus.
Good point.
Because I'm fat, and I love fast food, and the only place that really has a dollar menu anymore is Taco Bell.
And we're poor.
Yeah. I could go to Taco Bell and spend $7 and be full.
Right. You cannot do that anywhere else.
No.
Anywhere.
I mean, shit, you go to a Big Mac meal, well, granted, that's a meal that's not on the dollar menu, but shit, I can get 2 of those bundles that they have with 2 small fries and 2 sandwiches for around $7-8.
But, like, think about it.
And that ain't filling.
Handful of decades ago, right? You could get a Big Mac, a large fry, a milkshake, a large drink, and spend less than $4.
Mm-hmm. I wish I was alive.
You cannot spend less than $4 on a menu item.
Yeah, I don't know.
McDonald's.
I don't know if I'd want to be alive back then because I would probably be very obese.
Dude, me too. But at least we'd get food.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Dude, could you imagine us back in the day when White Castle was so cheap?
Bro. Like, yeah, a slider costs like 15 cents or whatever.
5 cents.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'd walk up there with a $1 bill and eat food for a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous thinking about it.
So wonderful.
It really does. I would say on top of that is like, what's disappeared over the last 20 years? You could definitely like clarify this as the last 10 perhaps, but like the exclusivity and importance of streaming services. I mean, if you think about 10 years ago, 2014, Netflix was important.
Yeah.
Netflix had, meaningful exclusives. They had the content that you couldn't watch elsewhere. And now it's like you've got 10 different streaming services you need to access like a handful of different things you might want to see.
Yeah.
I think that level of exclusivity and, the importance of I've got X service, that's gone.
Yep.
That's gone. I mean, I got a Peacock subscription the other month. Of course, when people hear this, it'll be, a while ago. But I got a Peacock subscription the other month, and it was, $5 or whatever. And I watched the FNAF movie when it came out, on streaming, and I canceled it right away. Because the $5 I spent for that 1 month of Peacock is cheaper than the $30 in tickets, the $30 in popcorn and drinks at a movie theater. So spend $60, see it on the big screen, or I can spend $5 at home and just eat snacks I've got in the cabinet.
That's true, but I mean, I know movie theaters have gotten a little more expensive, but realistically, like 10 a ticket, so that's 20. You split a large popcorn, you get 2 large drinks. It's gonna be more expensive than watching it at home, but
you're still spending $50.
Maybe.
You say maybe. I say you'd be lucky to get out 50 bones.
The movie theaters, to me,
I saw Renfield with Jordan, right? And I think on the tickets, it was like $32. And then
Okay, well, what movie theater are you going to?
The one with the fancy seats, of course.
Portage? Yeah, Portage. That expensive for tickets?
Yeah, man. It was like 32 bones.
You know how much I spent for my ticket for Oppenheimer? $10.
Well, I guess that the FNAF movie and Renfield are just more important than what is it? Open the Heimer?
Oh.
What do you have you opened your Heimer before?
No, but she gave me that Sloppenheimer.
Next question. When she slop on your Heimer. Next question.
Did you hear I invented the atomic bomb?
From user BLCD2KOZY.
All right, people.
Hey,
it's a new year. Let's get some new names.
You morons. What was hugely hyped up but flopped?
Cyberpunk 2077.
I would agree. When it first came out, totally agree. I think it was ass when it came out. It was unfinished. They definitely should have just said, hey, fans, we'll take another year. It just got... And I will add on to that, and I will say essentially every AAA game is A, overhyped, B, underperforms. I think they're all ass.
Cannot disagree.
Yeah, I mean, it's just bad. It's not like, oh, I spent $70 and I think it's a $50 experience. It's no, I spent $70 and every dollar was ripped off. Like, it's just not good.
Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they got me.
They get you.
Every year.
Every year. I want to buy the new NHL game because it's going to be new and different, and it's the same thing I've bought for the last 15 years and spent like $10,000 on. Anyway, why am I broke?
Your answer?
Besides every AAA game, I would say like new fast foods are a good answer, because it's like, oh, buy the new McChicken, buy McCrispy, and it's ass.
That one is very
ass.
mid.
It's mid. Like,
I will disagree with you on one item though that I just had a couple weeks ago.
Go ahead.
The pretzel Baconator was fucking amazing. It's a pretzel bun.
But then again, Kev, you've got to remember, man, they don't sponsor us, so you can't really like.
I know.
It's fine. It must be fine.
It must be fine.
It must
just
be
like
fine.
Aldi, because all their shit is
they
just
don't
fine
sponsor us.
because they just sponsor us. It would be better if they sponsored us, but it's not.
Sorry,
I had to
A
say
tier.
it.
A tier.
A tier. Sorry.
Only sponsors get the S tier. Sorry, but like almost. I'll say almost, because you've clearly proven a point, which I cannot disprove. I haven't tried it.
Oh, it's so good.
But almost every fast food item that's like, oh, try the new, cum and cock. It's like it's cum and a cock and a burger, and it's like, it's just fucking, it's fine. It's fast food. It's fine.
You want the meal that includes fries and drink?
Literally
$13.
95% of all fast food, brand new items are ass.
Just like how
I stand by that.
how the McRib returns once a year.
I understood the McRib.
I want it to go away forever.
I've never gotten. It's like, oh yeah, it's miscellaneous pork product shaped like a rib, and it's got
slathered in barbecue sauce
and onion.
Yeah, it's got an onion string and 2 pickles on a hoagie roll.
Yeah, here's 16 ounces of Sweet Baby Ray's with miscellaneous pork product.
I mean, you had me at miscellaneous pork, but I'm not
miscellaneous my pork.
I'm not about to just.
I'm not about it.
$10.99 for a McRib meal. It's probably not the price, but it's probably up there.
You're probably not too far off, though.
But you know what is good?
What's that?
The mac and cheese bites from White Castle.
Dude, that I will never hate on. The only time I hate on White Castle is when they don't have it.
Yeah, it's when they get rid of them.
Ooh, it's a seasonal thing. No, it's not. You just decide it's, quote, out of stock.
Yeah.
Moron.
It's not very nice.
Not very nice. Next question. From user Bap Boop Beep.
Bap Boop Beep.
It's
Nice.
a good name. Better name. What brand is actively watering down their quality? I mean, beside the obvious answer of like EA over the last 15 years, or Activision and Ubisoft and Blizzard over the last 15
leave
years.
Ubisoft out of this.
Nope. And Treyarch.
Don't leave them out of this too.
Over the last 15 years, of course.
Yes.
Watered down. Ass. I would say on top of that, because I work in the business, I think that drinks in general are just mid. I think it was different when it was like you walk into a gas station, right? What do they have? A decade ago, they've got Monster, Red Bull, Arizona iced tea, and soda drinks. And it was fine like that. Well, it was fine.
They had their, your 12 packs, your cases sometimes.
Of what?
Beer.
Oh, sure. No, I'm talking about what was in the cooler section.
Okay.
If I'm going in there to get a beverage,
yeah,
that's what was there. Now there's like 80 different types of energy drinks.
Prime,
there's
C4.
There's 100 different types of sports drinks.
Alani,
and they're
Rain,
all fine.
They're
really
all
fine. But if I pick up a bottle and it costs me $3, I'm pissed. Because it's not $3 worth of beverage.
Well, that's what Monster
is. It's
just
just fine.
Especially if you get a 16-ounce Red Bull, that's like $5.
Yeah.
Red Bull's expensive.
Yep. If you know where I go to get my energy drinks?
Luke?
Aldi.
Oh.
You can get a Monster
They're not sponsored.
flavored
They're not sponsored.
energy drink.
Quit hyping them up.
89 cents. 89 cents.
Bro, I get the cheap one at Luke for $1.25. It used to be 99 cents.
You know where you should buy?
Aldi.
For 89 cents?
Yep.
And it tastes exactly like a Monster?
Mm-hmm.
89 cents.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to hype them
sponsored.
up.
I'm sorry. Not sponsored. Yeah, no hype.
Losers.
No hype. No, not
Absolutely
sponsored.
not. I hate you.
But like it used to be, right, that you could get the generic brand of a thing and it would taste similar enough, it's fine, and you save $1 or $2. Now, the generic brand costs what the brand name cost 2 years ago, and the brand name is like, oh yeah, I'm spending $7 or $6 on a bag of fucking chips.
Woo! But
You want to talk about
size.
water? Yeah, family size, which is enough for me for
Me
like
size.
a day. Yeah, me size for a day.
Come on. You should know America.
By the way, I did eat a family size bag of Doritos. Was that today or yesterday? That was yesterday. But I did finish it with help of Jordan.
But you literally
just
opened
like-
it and finished it?
I mean, it was
Or was it already open?
20 minutes. Gone. Open, finished.
Wow.
Because they're fucking half empty.
What, did you smoke yesterday?
I can't.
I know, but like, how do you just... That's like a sober munchie,
I wanted Doritos.
and I wanted the whole bag.
You're damn right, kid. Nah.
Kid, what-
Yeah, you're what? You're turning 24 next year. I've been 24 this year. I mean, previous year. I'm not used to. It's gonna take like weeks, if not months, to get used to writing 24
yeah.
at the end of dates.
Yep.
Like I'll be writing out checks for people
how
that
it is
don't
every
really
year.
speak English. I'll be like, 1, 23, 23. Oh fuck! Oh no!
Well,
Hold
this
on,
check
new
will
check.
be
Give me
here,
a new check. I fucked
last
it.
year.
Void it out.
Last year it'll be here for you, sir. You have a good one.
Yeah, right. It'll be ready for you last year. Next question from LaQuindivino _ What's something that sounds completely illogical but is actually correct?
You know,
What's up?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
You ever heard of
That's-
this? Is one that blew my mind the first time I heard it. It sounds illogical, but it's completely correct because of mathematical probability, big brain type things. The birthday paradox. Have you ever heard of the birthday paradox?
No.
If you were to think, right, there's 365 different birthdays. If you were to get 20 people in a room, what do you think the probability is 2 people share a birthday?
It can't be that high.
Would it be like 20 divided by 365?
I don't know.
Give or take? It's 50%. You get
Really?
20 people in a room. Granted, half of 365 is, 160, whatever. 20 people. If you get 75 people in a room, the chance that 2 people share a birthday, 99%.
Really?
It makes no logical sense.
Well, you got to think there's fucking 18 bajillion fulfillion people on this goddamn planet. So it would make
18
sense
billion
kind
too
of
many.
that Sally and John have the same birthday.
Because of how, but like logically it makes no sense.
Yeah, no,
But
you're
mathematically
right.
it's totally sound.
And logically, I'm not a main character for this question.
You just don't get it?
Because I can't think of anything. No, I understand what you were saying, but I cannot come. I mean, I can't.
What I meant to say.
I can't think of.
Coming.
No, I can't think of something that would be so illogical, and then it's logical, and then I forgot the question.
I mean, it's essentially that. It's like something that seems totally illogical, but it's totally legit.
This question.
This question, like, because it just doesn't click with you. Or it clicks, but you have no answer.
Yes.
Have you lost main character status?
For this one, yes. I have.
I've got some things to think about. I'll be real.
That's
because,
all right.
like, I got to think about, like, new co-hosts, other main characters, someone that actually edits and doesn't lie to me, or the fans.
I don't
Don't lie while lying.
do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So how about you edit this episode then?
It's fine. I've done the past ones. I did the ones last year.
Have you?
Last year.
I really wish you would.
Last year, I was
let's ask
him.
a third party then, because
Okay,
all of
all
this content is saved to my laptop, of course.
I haven't
Yes.
seen Kevin do shit.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
All
Thank
right.
you. Third
That
party.
is one third party. Allow me to get
Yeah,
allow me to get a fourth party in here.
Yeah, sure.
in due time.
In due time,
The
of
ferrets,
course.
the cats all say
They
no.
they all know that I edit as well, but they don't speak English because they're animals.
Therefore, you cannot use them against me.
I will use them in a court of law, you fuck.
I'd like to see you try.
I would like to see you try.
I'm
What's
their
y-
lawyer.
She's their lawyer.
They all agree they haven't seen you do shit.
She can speak for them. She's an human.
She's an human.
Yeah. Did I stutter?
You did.
I think I did too.
You did.
I think I did too. Anyway, we'll be right back with the brand new segment called you'll find out.
Holy shit.
That's not the name. It's
No.
You're about to find out is
Yeah.
what I mean to say.
I'm still waiting to find out what it is.
You're on the show. You should know what it is.
Not yet.
You're partaking.
I'll know it when I pull it up.
Bye. We've returned for the aforementioned, but not mentioned.
Yet not mentioned. No,
Not
we didn't.
yet
We have
mentioned.
mentioned it before.
Not yet mentioned. New segment where we bring something to the table. Am I right? Something that makes you say, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
Just what the fuck?
Just,
what the fuck?
and you know, it's only fitting. in
That's
this,
the name of the segment. I think that might be the name of the segment.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I agree.
I agree.
And-
so, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you know.
Because this being a new year and a new segment, and someone who decided to come up with said segment should have the honors of going first.
Certainly. I've got a couple stories
He brought something to the
to
table.
bring to the table. We're gonna not like it's news stories, right? But it's not news stories.
Yeah.
You know, we're not getting into that flipping BS.
No.
Am I right? It's just something that makes you say,
What the fuck?
what the fuck? I've got a story from themorningnews.com. Doctor suspended for punching patient in the face during surgery.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, see, you can't do that.
See, you just can't do that. There's certain things you can't do as a doctor.
Anesthetic just ran out.
Yeah.
You need to put back.
It's a percussive anesthetic from a good punch to the face.
I malpractice. I barely know her.
Male practice. I prefer female practice. So, this doctor here. Now you might think, right? Patient's getting out of hand. Maybe it was self-defense. You know, doc just had to, protect himself. Maybe the
Yeah.
patient picked up a scalpel or something. Something scary.
Yeah, you never know.
No,
Oh,
that's not the fact. As this came out of a hospital from China. The patient was an 82-year-old woman.
oh my God.
Doctor punched her in the face 3 times, and she had bruises when she woke up. This is a story from 2019, which, believe it or not, is 5 years ago. It only started circulating recently when it got attention because the doctor and the hospital CEO got in trouble.
Oh,
And
well.
it got, redug up, and it's like, oh, yeah, the woman
Yeah, you
got
remember
punched
when
in
he
the
did
face
this
3 times. Yeah,
X amount of
recall
years ago?
this?
Yeah.
They attempted to give the family $70 to not speak about it.
What? 70 bucks?
70.
Oh my
You
God.
could make a lawsuit $7 million. $70 is what they tried to give her to shut up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, right?
Jesus.
It's like, A, right, why?
Well, yeah, is there a reason as to why he did punch her?
There's no clear reason in the article as to why he punched her.
Wow.
B, $70?
Yeah, come on.
You punch me in the face and are like, okay, don't want this to go public. Here's a little hush money. I'm expecting like 5, 6, 7 digits.
Yeah, that's it.
$70. You can't feed a family of 4 at Five Guys for $70.
No, you can't.
You cannot. We proved that the other week.
Yes, we did. We proved that last year.
Literally, yeah, last year. I'm sorry. Sometime last year.
Yeah.
Good point.
Because we missed last week
We missed last year.
entirely.
So yeah, that's story number 1 of the What the Fuck series. Because, what the fuck?
Just what the fuck? Why would you punch an elderly woman who you're operating on
Thrice!
with no good reason?
Thrice,
Yeah.
homie! It's not like oh my gosh, my hand slipped and I accidentally, like, bonked her jaw
Or
or
if it
something.
did the first time,
It's
like, oh, well, I gotta
you
do it two more times.
You punched her face 3 times and left bruises. I'm sorry. Call me out if you wish, but to me, not okay.
No.
Not okay. I'll be the first one to say it, and the second and third one to say it. Not okay. You have anything to WTF at?
I do. This one is actually new.
Ooh, do tell.
As of a day ago. Well, on this recording date, which is January 1st.
Yeah. So this happened last year.
Sunday,
So it's not
December
super-
31st, 2023. Pastor accused of trying to push McDonald's cook's head into deep fryer for disrespecting his wife.
Wait. So, pastor,
Yeah.
a man of the Lord, tried to shove a cook's face in a fryer because of disrespect?
Towards his wife, which I thought priests aren't supposed to get married.
Yeah, good
I
point.
thought that was preachers.
I don't know what the difference is.
I
I'll
know
be
it's
honest.
some,
I don't know
either.
what the difference is.
But it's some, I was born and raised
Preachers
Catholic.
versus
I went to
priests
church.
versus like.
I don't-
I don't know.
I don't quite know.
But then again, I would also assume this is an assumption, right? That shoving somebody's head into an oil fryer is attempted murder. Am I, strange in assuming that?
No.
Okay, I thought so.
I got to sneeze. Hold on.
Oh, yep. Gosh bless you.
Sorry. This happened in North Carolina. And the High Point Police Department says Dwayne Wadden, 57, got a call from her on December 28th saying employees were disrespecting her while she was training to be a manager.
What?
Wadden showed up to the restaurant and walked around the counter, then reportedly put his hands around the neck of one of her coworkers. Police say he then started punching the victim in the face multiple times and pushing his head down towards one of the deep fryers.
Bro, that's attempted murder.
Other employees apparently pulled Wadden off the 34-year-old victim who had a family member drive him to the hospital. The report says he suffered a large contusion on his forehead and right eye as well as scratches on his neck.
Dude.
Officers then took Wadden into custody on charges of assault and battery. He posted his
yeah.
$1,000 bond and is due back in
$1,000?
court January 22nd.
It should have been like $100,000. The man is a violent criminal.
According to his social media, he is a truck driver as well as a pastor at Elevated Life International Ministries.
Wow. What the fuck, dude?
Yep. That's, you know what? I just want to push your head into the fucking deep fryer because you're being an ass.
I want to McFry your ass.
McFry's ass.
Hello, McFry. Anyone in there? Hello?
So, to recap, a man of the Lord walks into a McDonald's
Yes.
where his wife
With violent intent.
Yeah, with violent intent because his wife, a training manager, is being, quote, disrespected.
Yes.
And attempts to kill a man.
Yes.
And gets a $1,000 bail.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the most insane
What
shit
the
I've
fuck?
ever heard. Yeah,
It's
what the
just-
fuck?
If the Lord says it, I must use it.
If the Lord intends me to kill this man in a McDonald's, I must do it.
Then it must be done.
It must be so.
Praise be him, our God. I'm gonna kill this guy.
I must kill him. Yeah, that's a good WTF story.
Yep.
I'll be real.
As soon as I saw Pastor and McDonald's, I'm like, yeah, this is
Yep.
gonna make me say what the fuck.
Pastor McDonald sold you.
Yep.
And
That
also
it did.
sold his life away for $1,000, which is very cheap
Yeah.
for attempted murder, I will say. I've got
Couldn't
another
agree
one.
more.
Okay?
I've
got another one.
All right, well, that's fine. I have one.
That's all right.
Okay,
there's
good.
no limit, or
Good.
I mean, one is the minimum,
Yes.
right? But there's no maximum.
No, just like
And
every other
shit.
week, you're just overachieving.
It's just what I do,
Always
baby.
one-upping me.
You know what, Kev?
It's a new year.
It's a new year, and yet still,
And
I
it's the same.
don't care. I don't care. You see, the issue is I don't give a shit.
Well, maybe you
With
should.
that said,
Maybe
this
you
is
start
the
giving-
start of the year and the end of the show.
I'm done.
I'm done. What I'm saying is, you can,
What I'm
if
saying
you choose,
is use guys.
use guys.
Use-
When I say use guys, I mean you, Kev.
Yep.
You can, if you choose, bring more than one story. It's not a necessity.
Well, I was not
because
prepared.
we talk enough anyway.
Yeah.
We'll fill the time.
Yeah, well, I just wasn't prepared. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
For this.
Your next news story is like, hey, what the fuck? I wasn't prepared. Even though you had plenty of time sitting eating the pizza I bought for you to think of something. But that's okay. One story's fine.
Be that as it may.
It
just didn't.
It just didn't
happen.
It didn't happen.
No.
I noticed that too. Believe it.
Good.
Believe it. Next story from the StratusTimes.com.
.com.
Indian man urinating on train track dies after being hit by, quote, flying cow.
Well, what?
Right?
Not die by a train, but instead a flying cow.
Yeah, a quote from the article. Cattle deaths from train collisions are not new in India. Government data showed that trains in the country ran over more than 13,000 cattle in 2022, a 24% raise from 2019.
Good Lord.
So more and more cattle are being hit by trains.
Yeah, that's not something to brag about there, India.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't think it's a good stat. I think this is like a negative stat of like, hey, this is bad.
All right.
But a cow, to give you the full picture, a train hit a cow. The flying cow hit a man who was peeing on a train track and killed the man. I assume the cow also died.
There were so many things that were put into place for this one day.
Right,
And they all
yeah, exactly.
successfully happened.
A farmer type dude had to be near enough to a train track. This farmer also had to pee.
Really had to pee.
At the same time, a train was nearby enough to hit a cow. The flying cow then hit the man peeing and killed him.
That would have been... Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me restart.
Yep.
It sounds like it was one hell of a fucking incident report.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, this can't be the first time, right? I mean, you go rural enough in any country, there's got to be a story like this.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that this, like, just happened, you know?
Fair.
And it's also like, train hits cow, cow hits man, man dies, cow dies, train's fine.
Of course,
Kind
the
of
train's
thing.
going to be fine.
The train's going to be fine. I think we would assume that. But, like, first of all, if you're in the country, right, if you're away from, civilization, even if you're near enough, enough people pee in alleyways, right?
Oh, yeah. I do too.
But you went towards a train track. You made the conscious decision, right, to walk towards a train track with the thought in mind, I'm going to pee on this train track, thinking there would be no repercussions.
I will piss anywhere but train tracks.
Why would I walk towards a dangerous intersection to urinate?
Yeah, I don't know.
If there's trees nearby, if there's bushes nearby, any corner where I could conceal the fact I'm publicly urinating is better than a train track where I could get hit by a flying cow.
And die.
And the cow, I'm sure, didn't feel too good either.
Well, ground beef.
Kevin, that was a good joke.
I know.
Awesome work.
I know.
I have one last one.
Jesus, this guy.
I made 3. I didn't make them. I found 3. From
He just doesn't care.
globalnews.ca, a Canadian server.
Oh, all right.
Lost nose ring, bad haircut, and waiting for food amongst top 911 nuisance calls this year in British Columbia, Canada.
Are you serious?
Canada, yeah. Yes. I found the top 10 because, those 3 were bad enough. But the top 10, I've got a problem phone calls to 911 in British Columbia, Canada, to ask for directions home from the Drake concert nearby.
Oh.
The traffic light was taking too long to turn green.
Just
better
impatient.
dial up 911.
Just impatient. Yeah, I understand.
It's 911 time.
I understand.
They lost a nose ring down the shower drain.
That sucks.
Better call 911. Exactly. Their Airbnb host canceled their reservation.
I would be pissed too. I'd actually 911.
Hello, 911. This man canceled on me. their Uber Eats order was taking too long.
I've almost been there.
Yeah, have you really?
Yeah.
I mean, if you get hangry enough, sure. But if this is the top 10 list of nuisance calls in Canada, come on. Come on, dude. Burger joint wouldn't let them in before opening.
Okay, what?
Now, we got enough of that experience at the donut shop.
I get enough of it now.
All three of us worked at, of people like banging on the door at 5:45. It's like, dumbass, we open at 6. I won't unlock the door for you.
No.
Fuck you.
Not even if you're someone I know. You're still gonna
I don't
wait.
give a shit.
You're still gonna wait.
Yeah, I just don't care.
He just doesn't care.
Another one couldn't find their cell phone. Begs the question, how they call
How?
911.
What the fuck, man? Oh my god.
To complain about a pothole.
Yeah.
He's one of the.
Kind
I
of.
mean, you could talk to your city like council person.
Yeah.
But I don't think 911's going to do anything about that. Their McDonald's order was taking too long
Yep.
to get to them.
Yep. Amen.
Amen, brother.
Fuckers.
And last but not least, the barber gave them a bad haircut.
Me personally, you know what I would do? I would do what that doctor did. I would punch my barber three times in the face.
Thrice.
Thrice in the face and get my refund and not go to jail.
Exactly.
Because I'm
the
in the
police
right.
were involved.
Because I'm in the right.
Because you called them.
Yeah.
So that's the WTFs I brought today.
I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, right?
What an idea for a segment. I think this will go places.
It will go places.
Where to, though? I don't know. Just places.
We'll
it's a
be
start.
there in those
But we
places.
will be there in those
because,
places.
I mean, we're bringing the places.
Yeah.
Are we moving the places, or are we going to the places
We're
and then,
bringing
like,
the places
streaming
to
from
us. No, we're bringing them to us.
The places are us, and we are
We are them.
them, thus making us the WTFers.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fucking this? What the fucking that? What the fucking
You
me?
do that consistently.
What
as
the
well.
fuck?
What the effing H, dude?
I'm so angry.
Some of these stories make me so TO'd, dude.
All right, let's leave that.
Not to swear, but I'm a little ticked off. I'll be real.
Man, shut the F up.
So shut the. Did you mean frick? You can't say frick.
You just did.
No, there's no proof of that.
Yes, there is. I'll see it in editing.
I'll see it in editing, and I'll make you look like a damn idiot. You can't say damn.
I didn't say damn.
You just did.
Oh.
Idiot.
Oh, no.
And you can't say idiot either.
Oh.
Idiot.
Poop. Oh, I'm a real idiot.
Oh, hey, I'm editing here. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed the new segment. It's a little segment that makes you go, what the fuck?
What? Like,
What the fuck? Like, honestly,
What the fuck?
you hear news stories and, mainstream media, say what you want. It's all depressing.
It is.
It's all depressing. But you hear stories like that, and it's not depressing. It's more so just like, the fuck?
I can't believe the world that we live in. This stuff does happen.
The world we live in has included these things not only to exist and happen, but be reported about to
for
the
us
public.
To tell you about it, to make you say, what the fuck?
Exactly. Precisely. Well, we hope you've enjoyed 2023 as a year. I know I honestly, like, as much crap as I talked about in 2023, it was a pretty good year. I mean, it allowed me to, save up for things I want to save up for. It allowed me to, relax when I want to relax, all things considered. So ups and downs aside, it was not a bad year. I've had a roof over my head. I've had clean drinking water. I've had food. There's not a lot I can complain about. Like, 2023 was fine. It was good. So we hope you all had a good 2023 as well, and a fantastic 2024.
I couldn't agree more.
Really? That's awesome.
Besides for the fact that my
Of what?
2023 was just okay.
You know what? Okay
It
is
wasn't
good.
fine.
Because you know what?
It was just
Kev?
okay.
Did you have a roof and water and food? Because that's
Unfortunately,
all a
yes.
fantastic start.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you say unfortunately?
I did.
I think you meant fortunately.
No, I did not.
You want to die in the damn streets? The fuck, man?
Thick.
What is this, a bad news story?
What the fuck?
Exactly.
I just, yes.
Like the new segment.
Yes.
Are you good, dog?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Motherfucker went Midwest. Yeah, no.
I'm fine, but I'm not fine. But I'm fine, so that cancels it out.
Like a flip-flop,
I am
right?
like-
Because one side flips while the other flops.
Yeah.
And then you take another step, and the other side flops while the one flips.
It's a very interesting concept.
It is. Because it's not the same as slides, right? Slides slide on, and they, like, click-clack. But flip-flops flip on,
And they
flip-flop,
flop off.
and flip-flop. Wait, what do they call it? There's, like, a thing, like, in Australia or something, they call them thongs. I think they call
What?
flip-flops, like, thongs.
Thongs. You got
Yeah.
thongs on your feet?
Yeah, I think that's a thing. I think that's actually a thing.
Why? Because it goes in between.
In betwixt
your
thine
toes.
toes.
So you cut.
Just
no,
as my tongue
stop
goes.
it.
I mean, not as my tongue. As, like, the
Just-
flip-flop goes.
You Australian people just need to stop.
You know what they call mosquitoes? Like
Over there?
Like mozzies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mozzies. That's what they
Yeah,
call
I think
them?
that's what they call them.
Interesting.
It's better than mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes.
I do too. But whatever mozzie
We won't
is,
have
I
to deal
probably
with
won't
them
like
for
it either.
another, like, season. So I
No.
think that's a plus.
No.
It's literally the only upside of winter.
No. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is. Change my mind. Give me a WTF that makes me change my mind.
I will next week.
I see what you sneaky snake. I see what
Yep.
you did there.
Yep. I gotta get
That's
my time.
hilarious.
Give myself time to prepare for next week.
One or more than one? Greater than
Yes,
one.
greater than
story.
one. Lesser or equal to one.
One, exactly.
No, greater than
greater or
because-
equal to
because
one.
I need
because
at
if you
least
went
one.
lesser than one, it wouldn't be a segment.
No. Well,
Exactly.
it could have been because you had 3.
Greater than
And I
or
could have just
equal to
taken
one
one.
also includes 3.
Okay.
You just said that.
No.
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I did.
replay it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
I can bass boost it too and distort it and make you sound like a moron.
I'm sure you will, but when I was editing, I would never do that to you.
Because you weren't ever editing, so you didn't get the chance to do that to me. You fucking dumb.
You're right. You're right.
Anyway, we will see you bright and early late next week for another episode of Chaos where Kevin will crawl on his hands and knees to eat some mortar because he is allergic to bricks.
It's just the sand in it, the grains.
It's the grains. It's
can't
a little
do
too
it.
crunchy. Your
Too
teeth,
crunchy.
you got the pussy teeth. You got the weak little pussy teeth.
Yeah.
You can't munch them the same.
I can't munch.
He eats the mortar and he shits out fun.
All day, baby, every
All
day.
day. Goodbye.